Hi, welcome to Green Jay Landscaping and Landscapes for Better Living. And we're going to give you a crash course in ecological spring cleanup. When you're doing ecological landscape maintenance and cleanup from spring to fall, it's an entirely different animal than the traditional practices. What that means is we cut down the perennials that we left up for winter interest and for habitat, to be host and nesting sites for bees and wasps and flies and all these wonderful insects. We do not want to disturb the ground a lot, because what's going to happen is we're going to disturb the ground and make it more productive for weed species. The perennial species that we planted here, that we chose, are going to be fine by themselves, and the organic matter that we leave here without removing is going to add nutrition and biology, bacteria, fungi that these plants need. In the spring, we can see what's growing and what's not, and we cut them down. So before we do anything, we're in mid-April now, so we're going to come and we're going to cut down last year's growth. And here's a nice native Moonbeam Coreopsis, and we're just going to shear this and encourage new growth right next to the tulips. Here we have some onion grass, which I pulled out, and just another great herb in the garden, and it'll come up and grow taller than everybody else, but it's not hurting anything, and if you could tolerate it, leave it. It's enriching the soil with minerals. If you really don't like it, you can grab a shovel, pop it out. Ecological landscape management is different. So for instance, right in here, lurks one of the enemies. This is Mugwort, or Chrysanthemum Weed. And this is not what we want in our landscape. This can be pretty invasive. So do a minimum of raking and cleanup, no blowing to push away the soil and to blow away the soil and to disturb that very fragile balance in the biotone of the surface of the soil in the beds. So this is ready. We're going to edge the bed. We're going to fertilize very slightly with a completely organic natural source, true organic fertilizer, just to give things a little energy to perk up. The woodies, we're going to feed acid-loving organic fertilizer to plants like the Hollies, the Azaleas. Plants that are neutral pH, like the Boxwood and the yew, we're going to feed another formulation of organic natural source granular fertilizer just to stimulate them. We're going to mow the grass, we're going to edge it, we're going to mulch it, we're going to feed before we mulch, and that's it. We're not going to do a lot of rough raking of the lawn. The lawn in the spring is got very fragile roots. Grass has a 3-inch to 4-inch root system at best. So what we want to do is just pick up the big sticks, even little sticks. Radial wood is really good to break down fungi and contribute organic matter. Leaves, not a problem. We're going to mulch mow. So once we're done with this, we're going to put down a corn-gluten fertilizer, which is the magic of organics if you want to prohibit crabgrass germination. Very important this be done precisely at the right time. That's when the 24-hour a day temperature, night and day, is at 50 degrees soil temperature. Then we put down the corn gluten. The corn gluten lasts as a barrier from hairy stem grasses. Nothing prohibits crabgrass and weeds like a good, healthy turf. So we intensely seed this in the sun in the fall. And then in the spring, we just lightly clean it up. We mulch mow it. We fertilize it with the corn gluten. And we proceed with our regular maintenance schedule till we get into the fall. It's relatively simple. So follow the simple methods of top down. So if we're going to do some pruning, it's already too late to prune the Winter King Hawthorne. It's budding. We don't want to touch it. It's been shaped previously. It's in really good, healthy shape. So in this case, leaving the grass at 3.5 inches is really critical. Not only suppress weeds and grow a healthy stand of lawn and turf, it's also going to conserve water. water is mostly in the leaves. So if we cut it 3.5 inches, which is the optimum, with a sharp blade, we're going to maintain as much water in the actual grass plant. If you cut 2.5 inches, you're going to remove half of that water. So it's a big difference if you're paying for water, as we are here in White Plains. Most of this is going to be all covered with plants soon, so we don't have to put a lot of mulch down. A little bit of fertilizer, a little bit of mulch, mow the lawn properly, mulch in the little sticks and twigs and the leaves. Everybody's going to be happy. It's already green. It'll be nice and put together for Easter Sunday weekend. So thanks. If you like what you've seen, check out our website, greenjadelandscaping.com.